Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. On the ADA chart, we continue to watch this Elliott wave triangle that could still take ADA, the ADA price, to another bear market low. I think at the moment it's just something to be aware of. Nothing where I would say, okay, we definitely get another bear market low. Doesn't make sense to primarily assume it in the current market conditions. I already posted on Saturday to channel members and mentioned it in the videos as well, that we at the moment have to focus on the upside, at least short term, because the multi-hour trends are up, and ADA, if Bitcoin breaks higher, then ADA would likely follow. ADA probably wouldn't be able to do it on its own due to the weakness in the chart. I mean, essentially this is an Elliott wave triangle that we can count as a wave 4, A, B, C, D, E. And we expected this move to the upside. We've been talking about this for a while. At least as an ideal target for the E wave of the triangle. Could have been that ADA could have decided to break down more directly, but this white box has been on the chart as ideal target to complete this overall triangle for months, and we are now there, or nearly there, between 30 and 34 cents, and then break down. In a very weak market environment, I would still assume this is with a very high likelihood, okay? I would still assume this with a very high likelihood that we get another bear market low more directly like this. But to be honest, the probabilities for this, even though the count hasn't changed, even though the overall scenario hasn't changed, I think probabilities have changed not due to the chart itself, but due to the overall market conditions, okay? Now, I think it's still something to be very much aware of, that another bear market low, just due to the structure, is still something that is highly likely and has to be considered. However, the multi-hour trend is up, and if Bitcoin really keeps pushing, then ADA should follow. The thing is, ADA hasn't really moved yet, not much at least, so we're going to take a look at that now. So first of all, let's explore the different pathways here on the daily chart. This one is already shown, yeah? At the moment, it's just following this primary wave count in white and no change basically. So from this area, which is between 30 to 34 cents, another bear market low afterwards could occur in the region around 15 cents. Yeah, just roughly the 15 cent mark. We will be able to specify that further once we put a confirmed top in place in wave 4. Now again, very important, I'm not telling you this is definitely going to happen, but it is still a likely scenario based on market structure. It would be a so-called running triangle, which has quite a bearish look because the B wave made a new price extreme to the downside, and the market has, or the price has trolled support here for a very long time. The thing is, this is not really getting confirmed until we get a break below 23.7 cents. Yeah, very important. Now, okay, so what else is possible? It is possible, and that is the less bearish version, that this here was an A wave, as I indicated, this was a B wave. However, that we are developing a larger flat structure. That would be short-term quite bullish. And to be honest, looking at the market, I'm starting to lean towards that idea, but it's too early to confirm it really. In this scenario, the yellow wave count would play out, and it would be an ending diagonal. Cannot be an impulse, but an ending diagonal, in which of the low that was made in June, the market is developing a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. And in this 5-wave move here to the upside, we still have a chance to put in a C wave of wave 4 and make another bear market low afterwards. But it would allow for a more extended rally before breaking down and making another low. Please be aware of that. I mean, that can take us into the 50 cent region, no problem. But we will be able to highlight that along the way, right? And it would take a break above 38.5 cents to make that the primary scenario. And then the very bullish option would be that indeed the bear market finished here. I don't really believe it until I see it. The ADA chart just doesn't look good enough for that, really. Now, I'm not ruling it out because the entire market seems to be moving. And if Bitcoin gets to new all-time highs, why not ADA as well? However, it would depend on, first of all, the successful completion of the 5 waves. Only when this is done, we can really focus on that. because this could, as I said, still be an ABC structure ending diagonal. But once we get there and once we have those 5 waves up complete, and we will track them, then we can talk about, okay, look, we've got 5 waves up. Let's add a support area to the chart. And if the price is holding this support in the decline after 5 waves, we should be able to move towards new all-time highs. So this will be the main jump-off point to an all-time high rally. At the moment, it still allows for various interpretations, but we're tracking a multi-hour uptrend. First of all, in the short term here, there are various options. I tidied up a little bit the micro count. Let's talk about 2 options here on the micro level. Obviously, this is the target area between 30 to 34 cents. We got rejected even though we haven't gone into this area yet. But we don't need to, right? It's just a target. It's not like, okay, it's an absolute must. However, it's a bit too weak to, I think, be all of wave E of the triangle. So there are 2 options. First of all, I mean, there are many options. That's the problem with this murky price structure, but I give you some ideas here. So at the moment, I'm tracking here a diagonal. First of all, we want to see, can we develop 5 waves to the upside? Okay, so that's similar to what Bitcoin is doing. Ether, they're working on 5 waves up. They haven't completed them. So also here, ADA would need 5 waves up to first consider that a somewhat more reliable low has been in place. Okay, so that's not even done yet. So I need one more high to give me 5 waves. There's important support around 27 cents. That's the breakout point that the price broke above here this week. Okay, so one more high would be needed for that anyway. Only then we can talk about, okay, maybe something more bullish is at play, and maybe we're following that yellow wave count, which can also take us above 35 cents, 38. But after the 5 waves, we can track that with more confidence. At the moment, we only have 3 waves up. Even with 5, it could be the bearish count. But what I will do if we get 5, I will add a micro support area that could be used to trade further upside potentially if you choose to do so. Just a 1-2 setup it would be basically. Yeah. On the other hand, if we get 5 waves up, it could complete wave C of Y of E. So yeah, we need to be a bit flexible here on the micro level with ADA, but for now the uptrend isn't broken. We can use the trend line and the 27 cent level to watch for higher locally in the short term. That's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.